Alright. I forgot to push the record button for YouTube. Okay. Um. Oh, wait. Hold on. Wrong thing. No, you go there. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so if you guys are watching at any point, on any of these platforms, whether you're watching live, pre-recorded, or whatnot, um, make sure you guys are followed, make sure you guys are subscribed, make sure that you guys hit that bell notification as well if you're watching on YouTube. Um, and it's great to do that. Remember, subscribing and following is free to do so. So, but today, we're going to be doing, and we're going to go with the least amount of pricing, Saint Santa Maria. Um, because we're not going to be doing a lot of long trips. I'm not going to go back to the Breckenridge thing. Um, for you guys. If you guys want to see that, you guys can pretty much go back and check my last videos and things. On these things. But one of the things that I am really going to tell you right now, like if you're watching me and you watch any of my content, you guys know that I get political. Um, and I really get political. It's everything that I do. It's everything that I follow in doing. Um, and sometimes it's not always going to be live. I'm going to start maybe for this week. We'll see how things go with the non-live content. Um, because I might do is instead I will do it live and then previously record, or do it live through a couple other platforms. Um, Not gonna tell you those platforms you guys can see that are already on screen. Um, um, but I'll tell you, like, this is a game that I know I'm supposed to going the wrong way, but this is, if it was real life, I would be paying more attention to the road, to those things. When you're in a safe area, you should be fine. Um, But one of the things that I always wanted to really come out and share with you guys today is that if you are thinking about becoming a United States citizen, I'm just going to tell you, please do not. Please leave the United States. And I'm telling you this now. If you are, um, um, I know that we will have plenty of time. Do we have anywhere up here? Um, we don't have any place to really repair any goods. Yeah, so we got 7 trips done. Um, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to go that way. Because we need to get things done as quickly as we can. Thanks, Cobra, for joining the TikTok live, and thank you for guys for watching through the Trovo live stream. Remember, I'm doing is a few little bit of some of these test runs with just pre-recorded content for YouTube. So if you are interested in that content, make sure you guys are subscribed. Here. We do typically do live every afternoon, Monday through Friday. Saturday, sometimes Sundays, sometimes as well. Um, um, so, and sometimes Saturdays are the only day that I will not be live on the afternoons. But it's gonna be rare that you'll see me live on a Saturday afternoon. We're always live from 3 to 6:30 though. Um, always live from 3 to 6:30 because not 3 to 6:30. We're always live. Start times anywhere between 3 and 4:30 until 6, depending on the day. The only day that I will be on, that I will be on, um, that I will not be playing Euro Truck or American Truck this week will be Wednesday. But I will be playing on YouTube on Wednesday for Fortnite. So if you are wanting to see that, that's going to be a great way to do that. We typically 9 times out of 10 we play City Skylines. We play a lot of single player content through my afternoons and through creative content. My night streams are typically multiplayer focused. It is mainly 90% of it's multiplayer focused, where people can hop in, come play. Afternoons are single player, mostly single player focused, unless we do like something for like a convoy. But I don't do convoys, guys. I'm not going to be picking up convoy. Um, and there's a reason why I don't do convoys. Um, I just don't think you guys, because the reason why I don't do convoys is because I don't want people to hop in, hop in, and be able to convoy with all the bunch of these maps being right here directed um and I'm sorry, but I don't want people to have to go download 32 mods, go download like 32 different mods, 50 different um required things to run a game. I'm not going to do that. I'm just not going to have that. Thanks, Sean, for joining the TikTok live. But the biggest thing that I typically do, guys, is normally I talk about mostly anything, but it's sometimes mostly politics, though. Sometimes we do get into some other things. Um, And one of those things that I like to talk about, guys, also is like we talk tech, we talk pretty much video game news, and sometimes off the cuff topics too. Most of the time it's politics, but we do get into occasional. On it. Um, so I wanted you guys to know that we typically are focused heavily into that. But there is a couple of things that pretty much pertain to that reason why I'm telling you guys not to come to America, not to show up. Thanks Matthew for joining the TikTok live, is because right now you do not get the thing you will think you will think that you will have a good quality of health lifetime. Do not come. You're not going to get the health care that you deserve. Um, whoops. I need. Yeah, I need to go this way. Um, but the thing that I wanted to share with you guys and why I say you guys, if you think you are wanting to get out of your home country and you are somebody that's a skilled trade, please do not come to the United States. Go to Canada. I would highly recommend that if you are a doctor, you are a nurse, you might have to give up a little bit of some practices that you might have, but go to Canada. They need it more than we do. If you're coming in from a absolutely another country. No, I'm saying like if you're coming in from if you're in the United States and you're leaving, that's off to you. Great that you're able to afford to leave. Like I would love to have that affordability to leave. Um, because right now the United States is getting funded back up again, but we shouldn't have to. We shouldn't have to be focused on this montage of things. Um, and and a lot of these. We shouldn't be focused on destroying people's health care. We shouldn't be taking away people's health care because the Senate just by the recording of this, which will be whenever this goes out, because I'm pretty sure this was going to be a real kicker. Um, Today is the 9th, or the absolutely early morning of the 10th. Very early morning. It's almost 2 o'clock here. Um, it is 2 o'clock, almost 2 o'clock here. Um, 2 a.m. pretty much, and it's you know, if you're in the central time area, yeah, that's yeah. But anyway, um, early morning, and basically the Democrats basically agreed to this CR or whatever, and basically going to extend it till January 30th, but with the ACAs, but I don't think they're going to listen. I think it's only going to be funded for like they're only doing continued resolutions. Like for me, like I don't um Thanks, Troll, for joining the TikTok live. Um, um, I'm gonna tell you guys, like, whoa, wait a minute. Um, well, guess what? We'll just go around and we'll go back to the other spot, cause, I need to visit a vehicle services because we've had an issue. Um, um, to pretty much basically put it this way, guys. Um, um, 8 Democrats, all of them, which I knew 8 of these Democrats would have. I knew at least mine would have voted no. If she had voted yes on this thing, I would have called. I would have literally booted her out. I would have literally ran for her seat as a independent Democrat or whatnot, and we're gonna do the service recommended, but it's only costing me 7 to replace it. I'm pretty sure. Um, pretty sure. There's a lot of this crap that, these 8 Democrats decided to vote for this thing, and I'm like, no. If I ran against, I would run against John Fetterman, to be honest. If I lived in Pennsylvania or lived in any of his districts, I would have voted. I would have basically said, any of these Democrats, if I lived in any of them, I would still run up against him and say, no, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to stand here on my morals. I'm going to stand out here on my principles. Principles. And I will stand foot on my principles. I will not capitulate. I will not do a lot of things that will change my mind. Like, you will not get me to change my mind on LGBTQ. So if anything LGBTQ is Q that harms anything, I'm just gonna say no. I'm not gonna vote for it. That harms the LGBTQ community. Um, Some other things that I would typically will tell you that there's this thing that I will not stand for the ACA stuff. I will not like I don't stand with the ACA, but at the same time, like I don't stand with it for this thing because I want universal health care. I want I want to be like Bernie Sanders. Um, I want universal health care. I said, why can't we make the wealthy people pay their fair share? Like if you're a company, okay, and if you're a company that is out there trying to if you're making record profits, record um things year over year, and you're sitting there making these making money hand over fist, and you're basically jacking up prices because America can't get help. Like a lot of these SNAP benefit, a lot of these people on SNAP do not have probably have health care but are going to be jacked up on prices because SNAP is going to be that issue. There's going to be plenty of issues um, that I don't agree with. I don't like. I'm somebody that's kind of a little bit center left, but I lean to more. I lean more way left. Like I lean a little bit more left than center left. I'm not a centrist. I I am somebody that leans somewhat left, more left than these yahoos that voted for it. Pretty much, I am basically somebody that if you are willing to stand here and willing to, I am. I'm going to tell you, I'm not. I am somebody that is pro-life, but also pro-choice. Okay, I am going to tell you, I am pro-life and pro-choice. And why do I say I'm both? Because first off, I do not stand with abortion. Okay, I I actually kind of do stand with abortion, I guess. But not in the way that people think. Like a lot of people think I don't agree with abortion. A lot of people say, "Oh, I don't agree with abortion," but guess what? I do agree with abortion because a lot of people don't understand that pro-life means that I'm standing here willing to protect a woman. I am pro-life, willing to stand to protect a trans person. I'm standing here willing to protect um, veterans, willing to stand here to protect kids. Um, I am standing here willing to protect um uh not only Americans, but I'm also willing to stand up for immigrants, willing to stand up for people of all colors, of all nationalities, of all races. I am here to defend and on a lot of things. I'm pro-life when it comes to making sure that we have a livable pro-life because giving people help, universal health care. I'm pro-life because um, we're doing a couple of trips tonight, guys. I'm not gonna do for too long, um, because I do got a little bit, um, but Um, huh? No. God. Because I'm going to tell you, um, the whole reason why I stand for American truck, uh, um, standing for with my pro-life stance. Like I'm gonna tell you, like yes, I stand with protecting the child. I stand with that. But how are you gonna be able to protect a child or a mother if the mother dies and you could have aborted the child? And a lot of these people don't understand abortion, to be honest. Like I am somebody that will stand with on basically making sure that abortion is legal, because if we don't, because like a lot of times, yes, there are going to be women out there are going to be half the battle, that sometimes there are going to be things that um there are going to be times where women are going to abuse that system because they just want to go out and have, you know, go out and be intimate, because that's the whole point. They want to go out and be intimate, but then they don't want to have a child. Well, that's, there are some women out there that are, but the vast 9 times out of 10, the majority of women aren't doing that, and having this abortion to basically do it. And I will tell you, um, I will sit here and I will tell you, um, I will put up a bill that basically bans baby Olivia, whatever this thing, this baby Olivia thing. I would go up there and ban it. I'd go up there and ban it all in all schools, because I kids shouldn't be if you're not basically, I'm going to put it up there and say, look, okay, I will say you don't want to support children transitioning, because it's because those other transitioning children because of this, like, bull crap. Let me be clear. If this were happening, you probably wouldn't know it in the first place at a school district. You wouldn't know anything on a lot of these issues. You don't need, like, you don't need to transition, okay, to have some god decent, be a be a good decent human being to support the LGBTQ community. You don't have to be somebody that you can be a Christian and still follow your morals, and saying you don't, like, teaching your kids not to transition because of your church. Okay? But that's your church. That's your belief. That's your stance on these things. If your child transitions and decides not, if your child does not want to be in your church when they are 18 and do not follow your church because they want to follow another church, and they want to, and they're part of, they're gay or they're trans or they're whatnot or any of this. Like, I'm gonna tell you, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stand on the side of these guys. I'm gonna stand there. It's like you disown your child. There's this thing that I've posted on Facebook and posted elsewhere, um, or at least seen, um, where this thing is where it's like a meme, but it's absolutely true. To me, it's like you disown your child for being this. You disown your child for being trans or being gay. Okay? For being that. We come in, we swoop in, and we protect your child. But then you cry, "Oh, you're grooming my child. You're grooming my child." When in reality, you did not listen to your child. You did not help your child. You hurt your child. You're hurting your child in every step of the way. And I'm sorry, but that's it. It's like you can disagree because it goes against your religion, and not support it through that means. But that doesn't mean that you go out and hurt a LGBTQ person because it goes against God. That doesn't mean that you go out there and harm them because of X, Y, and Z, because they think, oh, because it goes against God. Well, you got to realize that there are many religions out there. There are over hundreds and hundreds of religions out there. Some are dying off, but not every single one of them are dying off. Okay? And anybody who says that the Catholic Church is an evil church, I'm going to tell you no. I'm not going to say that the Catholic Church, it's not perfect. They're not a perfect church. Okay? But they're at least got some things going on to wanting to protect American citizens. There's a lot of things out there that, truly, to be honest, I am somebody that stands to support the community of these communities, and I'm going to tell you, there are some things that we should not be doing in school in general, but it's not teaching somebody about being sexually active in school in elementary is not something we should be doing. But in middle school, high school, of course we should be talking about it. Why? Why do I say that? Because there are going to be kids out there that are going to mistakenly stumble upon a website or stumble upon these things that are going to pretty much are going to be something where a child shouldn't be accessing this content, and of course they shouldn't, but that's not the government's responsibility. These red states that are going out there banning it is not making that constitutionally appropriate. It's like I could still access that content sitting here without having to be connected to freaking because I don't have to follow freaking North Dakota's I don't have to freaking follow North Dakota's law. My internet goes through North Dakota, it doesn't go through Minnesota. But I don't have to sit there and follow that. So I could go in and I could easily report. I could go and easily report these sites because of it, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna sit there and do that. I'm not gonna sit there and go out and tell people that, hey, look, oh, I can access this. Well, a lot of people don't realize that the only reason why my internet is going through North Dakota is because I'm on the border of North Dakota and Minnesota. But I live on the Minnesota side of things. So if any for anybody or anyone who's out there believing that, oh, I can, oh, you're good, you're a good person, you're lovable, you care, and I'm like, no, I don't. Like, you say you're lovable, you care about people, I should say, but you don't. If you're sitting out there, if you're sitting out there and you're standing out there to vote against the helping America, you're not really out there. And if you are out there willing to vote for a Republican, I'm not, and you're going to continue to support a Republican, I'm going to tell you right now, um, I may be delivering to it. I might actually um figure out a way to um make a company like modify and just make a company that like fake companies and make it like not like make it fake America or something, because I'm thinking about turning off the um I've been thinking about turning off the companies because I don't want to be delivering to Target. I don't want to sit here be delivering to at Home Depot because I'm gonna tell you, like, I will rarely. I don't care. I will rarely go out and support a lot of things. Like if I have to, because I can't, because there's nothing else in my area, because that's all I can do, because that's the only grocery stores I've got. That's the only place I can get food because it's cheap. Okay, I'm going to, but I don't have to go out and support Target. I don't have to go out and support these businesses and these places. But guys, and I'm gonna tell you, it really is um um guess what? We'll take another set of Halloween treats down to Oxnard. But you know what? I actually um we will take this trip tomorrow afternoon. Um because like I said, I do have some time, but I wanna dig into more of this ACA stuff and dig into a lot more because I'm gonna start taking this thing where I'm gonna start doing videos, exclusive videos, and live stuff on YouTube now. I'm gonna start trying to figure out ways to grow my channel. Um, the biggest thing in order to grow, in order to get more people to show up, you have to, live stream. You don't live stream. You need to create video content. But I'm doing this as a shortened video. Um, but tomorrow afternoon, we will get back into this. Live 11, 10, 20. I'm 25. Um, it's okay. Um, but we have delivered 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. We will be able to get this done. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll be able to finish up this one tomorrow live. And then we will do another one live. Um, and we'll finish this one up live, and then we'll travel to another location, um, and do that. And we'll do a couple of these trips like that. Um, so we will have 15 hours from now, which we will be able to do it in the afternoon. I'm going to be playing American Truck and Euro Truck, guys, on a afternoon basis this week. I'm gonna hop on. We're gonna play some City Skylines at night, for you guys. Um, for the rest of this week, City Skylines will be a non-live streamed game. I'm gonna start picking up a I'm gonna start picking up a game that's not live streamable, or not something that's live streamable, but something that I can upload to you guys. You guys can come in, watch it at like um whenever I decide to upload them. I'm trying to be more prestigious about uploading my content, and making sure that they're getting out there for you guys. These ones live content will have a image from what we drove, from what we have been doing. But I am going to do this before I do quite get off. We're going to go to title screen. We're going to go to DLC browser. Mod. And we're going to go down here. To unsubscribe from it. I feel like, we will try some. We'll try this. I want to try it, but I'm gonna make sure I didn't. God, I feel like I unsubscribed from something. Let me check mirror. Okay, no, I think hold on. What we can do is, let me go load our game up real quick, just because it's gonna be a conflict, and we'll figure out what I unsubscribed from by mistake. Okay, so it's only showing That one. Okay. Alright. Yes. So now let me go. Because I am taking off real companies and billboards. I would throw in like a few things, but I removed the billboard thing. I removed that because what's the point in playing a game? Wyoming Highway 110 Black Hills. So I'm checking a thing. All right. No. We shouldn't get any copyright content ID, but I will put down in there the Sims guy just to make sure. Because I just want to have something when we come into low. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna unsubscribe from you. I'm going to check. We're gonna check one more thing, guys, and then we'll put in music. Okay. Then why don't... Okay. Um, I will still subscribe to this. Maybe we shouldn't have any issues, but if we do, I will address those in a later date. Guys, I'm gonna get off here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to hit that follow, hit that beautiful subscribe. Remember the people here who do watch. I know you. I see you. There may be one person. There may be 54 people watching. From all of my videos. Make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe because um, I know I have more subscribers than watchers, but if you share it out with your friends, we'd greatly appreciate it. Share it with them. Comment. Let me know if you guys want to see something through through games. If I have the game, if I don't have the game, and you want me to play a game, you guys just make sure that it's available for Linux or it's a PlayStation game. And you are willing to help me out because right now I don't have any affordability, but I do have enough that I can continue to keep going and keep playing. Um, if you want to help a lady out, you can do that through Steam. Um, and help me out through other means by just subscribing. All I'm asking for you to do is you can just hit that subscribe. By hitting that subscribe, that really does greatly help me. By hitting that, by watching my content from beginning to end, that greatly appreciated. Remember, it's all free to do so. You guys can also hit that follow. Hit that not only that follow, but um, check out the lives throughout the day as well. Monday through Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're always going to be live, um, except for Saturday and sometime Sunday. We'll be live Monday through Friday. We'll be live doing American Truck and Euro Truck. We will do some city skylines um, through those things. We do American Truck Live or Euro Truck Live for that through YouTube, through these things, and I will tell you my non-created content will always be uploaded, and I'm gonna upload it right after I get done. Will always be uploaded late after I'm done live streaming on anything. Will always be uploaded that day, early morning in the morning hours, for it. Um, but I will be live always afternoons, 3 p.m. till 5, 6 o'clock, depending on the day. Wednesday, Thursday's the only day. Thursday, I will not be done on Thursday. Um, the only times that will not be happening is Thursdays will not be American Truck or Euro Truck. I will probably do Fortnite or Call of Duty. Um, I should really sell Glass. I said you should hop on with me on Thursday instead of Wednesday because it's just gonna make it a little bit easier because then I can just hop off. I can just hop off, get something to eat real quick, and then get back on, and we can go from there and just go play Fortnite for that whole night. Um, but if Glass is there on third Wednesday, we'll also be doing that this week, but only this week. Um, the following weeks I will be doing picking up Battlefield 6 as well. So for that, if you guys are interested in all that, make sure you guys are followed, subscribed. We pretty much do mostly creative shooters and American truck and trucking. Um, through even your truck too. We do we play with mods. We play with games that really are um there throughout a lot of things. But I will tell you this: if you guys do want to see my night streams, make sure you guys are followed on both the TikTok and the Trovo side of things. By doing so, will greatly appreciate me. Um, because we're always live at night, except all nights from 9 till 2 a.m. Sometimes we're live past 2, but mostly 9 till 2. And then we, uh, except for Saturdays are from 9 to 1. Next year will be from 9 till 2. Sundays, I will be taking afternoons off on Sundays. So do not expect me next year to have Sunday afternoons on unless my mom decides to go take a nap. Okay, I'm not gonna sit there and watch TV or come in and be here with you guys for that. So anyway, yeah. So if you hit that follow here on TikTok and Trovo, it's greatly appreciated. You can hit that subscribe on YouTube. All of it is free. Make sure you hit that like if you guys are enjoying. Hit that bell notification with the all. Check out these videos if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching elsewhere, you guys can check out the videos through my uh, Trovo, which can sometimes be free, not always. Sometimes I forget to put them back behind the paywall, which they're supposed to be, but you can subscribe for a little bit a month, and you guys can get to watch past live streams. Occasionally, there will be a video that's not live and stuff. So, anyway, we'll catch you guys later. Bye. Bye bye. Bye. Oh, and remember, if you're watching this live, pre pre-recorded, I will have um, re- probably already have done a whole bunch of live of playing um American Truck, and I'll probably be a little bit further than where I'm at now, just because we only do this live. So if you want to see live political content, you can do it. We'll get into more details on this ACA thing tomorrow, or ACA thing. You guys probably already know that I'm just talking about it quick because you know, it's just something I needed to do so I can get this done. Um, or this might not ever be live on YouTube. Who knows? But anyway, we'll catch you guys later. Bye bye. Remember, hit that bell notification, hit that like on YouTube, and we'll see you guys absolutely later.